a lot of people are not usually comfortable with, selling or charging for their time, their experience, or their expertise. They tend to feel guilty about charging or selling, right? So in today's video, I want to break down why 4 reasons that you feel guilty about charging. Why do we feel guilty about charging? Why do we feel guilty about selling? That is what I want to talk about in today's video. Hi, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞. I am a mindset coach. I share content on all things related to mindset, mental health, emotional wellness, and well-being to help you upgrade your mind, your life, your finances, and business. So if you love content on anything related to what I just mentioned, do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my next video the next time that I drop one. So, like I said, in today's video, I'm talking about 4 reasons you feel guilty about charging. Why do you feel guilty about charging? So number one of the reasons you feel guilty about charging is that you don't feel worthy or feel like your skills are any valuable. So this has to do with low self-esteem. People who feel so low about themselves, they feel like, they're not, why should anyone pay attention to me? Why should anyone pay me? I don't think the skills are actually valuable. There's a video on YouTube, how to boil water or how to boil an egg, I think, and that video has millions of views. And just imagine that person, before that person created that video, how to boil an egg, you would naturally think that, oh, everybody should know how to boil an egg, right? So who are the people watching that video online? So what if that person, before they created and posted that video online, they were thinking, oh, I think that everybody knows this. I think that this happens to a lot of creative people, happens to people who are very, very knowledgeable. They know a whole lot of things, right? So they tend to feel like, oh, because they know it, everybody else knows it as well. And then they don't feel, like, oh, I don't think I should charge for it. But the truth is, just because you know it doesn't mean other people know it. The things that you know currently, there are people who do not know them and will pay you to get to where you are. Just as much as there are a lot of things that you do not know even where you are currently, and you will pay to get to where other people who know those things are. So that's just the way it is with life. Nobody comes with the entire knowledge, knowing all things. They get to learn, and you can be like, give them that helping hand if you know the next step to take to get to where they need to go, right? So the second reason, or another reason why people feel guilty for charging, is that they don't feel qualified enough. So there are people who feel like, oh, I have to obtain the certificate, I have to obtain the certificate, I have to learn this, I have to learn all this. Now, I know that it's important to learn because you want to serve your audience better. It's important to know your stuff. It's important to know what you're doing, right? To teach others, to be able to impart knowledge to others. But then, like I said in the first point, that there are things that you know already, even where you are, that other people do not know and would love to learn how to get here. They would love to get to where you are currently. So you are qualified for anything that it is that you're teaching. You just, even as you need more qualification, you need to put in you need to teach others what you know. I read a book by John Maxwell. One of the things he said in that book was that the best form of teaching is the best form of learning is teaching. So even though you do not feel qualified, the way you're able to move successfully to the next step is to show others the road, show others how you got to this step, and then you'll be more willing and open to open up yourself and learn more, so that you can also take or carry along those people. So the third reason that people feel guilty asking for money is people who feel like, oh, asking for money will just make the relationship awkward or ruin the relationship. So this happens mostly to people who are, when you're doing something for a family member or a very close friend, right? So they feel like, oh, if I ask them for money, it may ruin our friendship. If I ask them for money, it's going to make the relationship feel awkward. But the truth is, relationship or business isn't personal. So a lot of people tend to mix business and personal relationships. When you're doing business, you want to do something. As long as it costs you time, it costs you effort, it costs you energy, then it is okay, it is normal to demand for an exchange of money. Or if it's not money, it could also be an exchange of something that is valuable. It could be the person's time, it could be some resources from that person, but then you do not owe anybody anything. So asking them for something in exchange for what you did for them or the services that you rendered for them is not a sin. And then the reason that people charge it, they like, or they believe that, charge for money is unethical. So they probably, learned they know by mistake, right? Maybe just by trial and error, and then they're like, oh, why should someone pay me? Why should I ask someone to pay me for this bad thing? It's not like I paid anybody, this, that, and that. Well, the truth is, as long as you learned, what you're doing is saving that person the time that they would have spent making that mistake. So you probably made mistakes, right? Or even though you didn't even make mistake, maybe you just did try and error and you just got the situation. Someone else may not be as lucky as you, right? They may make mistakes before getting to that conclusion or that decision or that answer. So you're not doing them, you're actually doing them a favor by saving them the stress of having to rack their brains and say, oh, how do I fix this? How do I go about this? You're saving them that stress and you're helping them alleviate all of that stress and all of that worry. So it's not wrong to charge whatever it is that you want to charge and demand for a pay for your time. So I hope you loved this video. If you did, do leave a thumbs up and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family and loved ones and people that you care about, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my next video when I drop one. Until next time that I come your way, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞, and for now it's 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐊.